customers to maintain an account, which was to be paid in full at the end of each year. Following the payment, in celebration, Mr. Conlon would share a glass of homemade wine. The store remained open until Henry Conlon II's death in 1923. In 1870, Henry Conlon I opened the front room of his house to the public as the Conlon Store, which he ran until his death in 1875. Following his death, Henry Conlon I left the house and store to Henry II and his family. During this time, the store was divided into two rooms, with general merchandise and Mrs. Conlon's ladies' items in the east room and groceries in the west. This working clothes, bolts of cloth, and even kerosene, as well as shoes, cosmetics, and hats for women.
Things were so ridiculous.
Because of the lack of proper storage capabilities, the grocery room had things such as candy, tobacco, and dry goods, but not produce or fresh meat. But Mrs. Conlon did keep goodies in a barrel for the children of customers that included candy, raisins, and other sweets. As a convenience to his customers, the Conlons allowed customers to maintain an account, which was to be paid in full at the end of each year. Following the payment, in celebration, Mr. Conlon would share a glass of homemade wine. The store remained open until Henry Conlon II's death in 1923.
I can see why you need a lot of these. You got to wear those pointed boots.
Well, yes, for sure. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Oh man.
Because and plus such little feet, but yeah, those are really pointed.
Yeah.
You think they're pointed now,
I know.
and they have a heel.
Yeah. They had. Did they have different type of feet than we did?
I don't know,
I mean,
but those
'cause
are
these
really
make
narrow.
sense, you know,
Yeah.
like the men are more. Don't get it. Come check this out. I'm going to show you.
Grape crusher. Meat grinder.
owned by Alfred Ottmers. The west bedroom contains mostly Commonwealth family artifacts that would have been found in this room. The large room in the back was added around 1900 by Henry Campbell III, who was my grandfather, where they lived until the 1940s when they moved out of the house. The room is now used as an exhibit room with many artifacts such as old pipes from Germany, surgical and other medical equipment, hair wreaths, flatware, a silver collection, pottery, and many small artifacts of life in early Fredericksburg. In the room's west are small informative collections about Fredericksburg natives Alfred Arhilger, a Texas doughboy, and World War II hero Fleet Admiral Chester W. Nimitz. My name is Henry Campbell V, the great-grandson of Henry Campbell II. Up the steps are the two bedrooms that were originally built in the back house. These two rooms were used as bedrooms by Henry Campbell II's family and are separated by a partition that was often removed so the family could host dances. The east room is now dedicated to John Moisebach, the founder of Fredericksburg, and is complete with many furnishings from the original Moisebach home, including a portrait of John Moisebach and another of his three sons, Ernest, Otto, and Max, and two pump organs once owned by Alfred Ottmers. The west bedroom contains mostly Commonwealth family artifacts that would have been found in this room. The large room in the back was added around 1900 by Henry Campbell III, who was my grandfather, where they lived until the 1940s when they moved out of the house. The room is now used as an exhibit room with many artifacts such as old pipes from Germany, surgical and other medical equipment, hair wreaths, flatware, a silver collection, pottery, and many small artifacts of life in early Fredericksburg. In the room's west are small informative collections about Fredericksburg natives Alfred Arhilger, a Texas doughboy, and World War II hero Fleet Admiral Chester W. Nimitz.
Huh. Oh my goodness. Let's check out this baby swing.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. Well, that'd be kind of
It doesn't look like it would hold very well.
too
You'd
on the little
have
baby
to-
skin and stuff.
Yes.
Maybe they had cushions they used.
Could
'Cause,
be.
you know, kind of rough. But the baby swing.
Okay, that would be a little baby.
Boy, that's. Oh my. And check this out when you get a chance. I've never seen this before. A hair wreath made out of someone's hair.
Oh, I think I saw that one time before. Yes.
That is just wild.
Yes. Can't imagine even at all.
No.
But yeah, I think I've seen that. Not as big as that
It's
though.
so intricate and beautiful, but they say sometimes it made as a memorial or a way to commemorate.